Hey everybody, welcome back to the adventures of Karen.
She's
gonna
quest.
Talk to the manager if it kills her,
Yep.
and it probably won't because she's leveled up and has all the good guns.
She's level 290.
There's 290 levels in this game, and you played them?
No, well, see, the way the game is, you want to like completely derail this immediately. Is the game has 30 levels?
Yeah, I don't care.
And then after that, kind of like how Destiny works. I'm sure everybody knows how it works.
Yeah.
Then once you reach that level, then everything becomes
the gear levels you up. Yeah.
So we're gonna do the napalm production site mission now.
Let's get rid of them firemen.
It's actually kind of out of order a little bit, but we're gonna.
Oh, who cares?
Let's do hard.
Sure.
Yes.
Let's drag this
that door
out.
Immediately closing it. Well, we're doing hard on all other missions.
Also, look how that door was huge in the menu.
Was it?
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think they were like, once we get the gas to the top of the building, we'll be able to start the cars that are all up here? It's like, did you make sure that the crane was tied? Yeah, I tied it with a what is it, the rabbit ears? You what?
Take that.
Oh man, that guy's super on fire. This is ironic considering the organization I'm a part of.
Well, did it? Oh,
whoa, man, he's got an axe. Is that Gimli? Is that you? You here to help Frodo?
And his axe.
Can you imagine after how Gimli died to some woman named Karen just gunned down in the street?
Yeah, that was
in my axe.
Lord of the Rings 4, Manager or Chronicles or whatever.
I can't imagine a worse sequel to Lord of the Rings than Manager Chronicles.
I'm a little disoriented because I've been playing a lot more Division 2 than this game, obviously. And they play very differently. I also started playing Remnant today.
Yeah,
so.
I've been replaying Mass Effect recently. I went from Mass Effect 2 to 3, and everyone's like, they're not that similar. They got pretty much the same combat, which is true. But Mass Effect 3 has polished it to a mirror sheen. Mass Effect 3, sorry. Mass Effect 2's combat system is a bit rough, which is to say nothing about Mass Effect 1, which didn't have a combat system. You just vaguely gangled your way over to the enemy.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you're playing two very different games, it's a lot easier to wrap your head around it.
Yeah.
But when the games are similar, but just minor tweaks, that's where it's like, oh yeah, you can't do that in this game.
Also, Mass Effect 3 makes you really feel like a badass, because if you get power Jesus Christ. God damn it, stop letting Jim tie rabbit ears around their explosives. They're blowing up everywhere. Also, it blew up right next to those two guys who didn't give a fuck. They're like, oh yeah, another thing exploded, who cares? I don't know why I'm breaking out the George Lucas voice all the time. No, our craft beer!
Not our fire
craft
water,
beer,
whatever we call it.
Firehouse Porter or whatever.
Craft.
I think that's an actual beer.
Does craft make a craft beer?
Oh my god, that would be the worst thing in the world.
It's got like cheese powder in it. Yeah, because I'm thinking of craft dinner. Is that a thing in the States?
I think it's I think it's under a different brand, but it's basically the same thing. It's probably like, you know, like freedom cheddar.
Freedom noodles.
Yeah. Freedom dinner.
Well,
the French don't like this because they didn't go to Iraq and have their economy destroyed, like the idiots that we are.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll recap on Karen's adventures here so far. We're doing the 6th mission that we've done, and so far, because we really haven't been paying attention to the story, which we rarely do anyway in video games when we're playing. That's a cool card I got.
Yep.
But so far we've rescued...
Luckily that's not the shit guys that are coming out of the ground.
Well, we'll get to that. We rescued Dr. Jessica Candle, who's going to help us try and come up with a vaccine for the dollar flu, with the smallpox that outbroke.
Smallpox that outbroke?
Yeah, the broke out smallpox.
Outbroke.
Yeah.
It's like what they were saying in Kentucky. It's like, damn, we got an outbroke of measles.
I don't want that outbroke.
I tell you what.
We also rescued GTF engineer Paul Rhodes, who's going to help in assisting restoring the power of the city, of the island. We also rescued Captain Roy Benitez, who's going to help us kind of...
Captain Roy who? Sounds like Trump didn't stick to his promise.
That wall wasn't tall enough. Anyway, he's going to help sort of organize more GTF ops. We're going to help us push back some of these things.
Like the Firemen.
Like the Firemen, aka
ladder 111 or whatever.
And then we also did.
The fish agents are here. Stop them. They're gonna destroy all of our craft beer. Stop putting. You can't just put powdered cheese into beer and call it craft beer.
That's what they're discussing.
Oh, there's a sniper up there. You can tell because the massive flashlight he turns on.
Yeah,
I'm over here. I'm not. It's not a complaint about this game. It's a common thing in video games where the sniper's like, I better let people know that I'm up here and I'm a sniper, so I'll flash a flashlight at them and wave it around a bit.
Yeah, I mean, they got to balance it somehow, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, you know, where am I getting shot from with this super overpowered gun?
How great would that be? Like, probably not, but it'd be great to have, like, an online video game, or, like, even just, like, a regular, like, Call of Duty or whatever, and then halfway through the game, your character dies because a sniper 2 miles away outside of the map took you out with, like, a 50 caliber sniper rifle. Like, all your characters, like, in the middle of some cutscene, like, America, we gotta, you know, we gotta get Russia to suck our dick, or whatever the cutscenes are in that game. Jesus Christ, that guy exploded. And...
That's some sweet moves.
He's like Cotton Joe. Hang on, just do that again. I'm a mayor a long time ago.
That song is terrible.
Yeah. But it'd be great if like your character's just walking around and all of a sudden you hear and it just died, you get a game over. It's like, what the hell happened? It's like, yeah, there was a sniper like 2 miles away.
We drove past a sniper like an hour ago. It's
like, but sniper rifles are only effective to about 20 feet away in this game.
This is a video game.
Oh, jeez. I think it was Yahtzee who described, you know, like, he says, yeah, I forget what game he was talking about, but he said, you know, in stealth games, you know, this game tries to go for realism where I poke my head out and the enemy's able to see me, which I guess is fair, but at the same time, I'm used to a gentleman's agreement when it comes to stealth, where if I'm behind cover and I poke my head out, the guards generally just won't see me. They'll be like, oh, I wonder where he is. Better not be over here.
Yeah, I mean, video games are real forgiving sometimes, and that kind of shit. It's nice to have realism, but that kind of thing is sometimes it's a bit like that was dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it was a pure simulator, but like, there's no need. Like in this game, it would just destroy. It would like ruin the game. Like if some guy posted up in a building across the way, just.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that one purple guy's like, he took out all of our dudes, including the orange one, but I'll get him.
I guess it really all depends on like the effective engagement point of the game, because I feel like that must come up in an early development meeting, like how far away do we want our people engaging each other?
Yeah.
And then a lot of the guns are kind of scaled to that.
Speaking of which, do you think they, when you join the Firemen, do you think they assign out colors at the orientation? Like, okay, welcome to the Firemen. Our duty is to burn down New York or whatever, because, you know, we might as well just shuffle this thing along. Everyone, open up your orientation packets. On the front, you should see a little colored cardstock. That's your color. What does that mean? Well, that's the level of like authority and health you'll be getting. So, like white, if you got white, you're the worst, and you'll have very little health. Green is next. You'll have a little bit more health than white, but not much. Purple's not too bad, and then if you're orange, oh boy, you're the creme de la creme. If we're orange, will we still die in droves? Yes, you'll still die in droves. Like you will be unable to stop any division agents ever. Okay, I'm gonna go.
I feel like this ranking system is pointless. Oh wow.
Can we upgrade later? No. This is like you get your card and you're done.
It's a class system. You pick your color now and that's it.
Yeah. Is there any benefits to being white? Well, aside from you won't get pulled over by the police. We like to have fun.
Not anymore, does not.
No, not really. No, I mean you won't live as long. So like if you're suicidal or depressive, then you know you don't have that to worry about.
Ah, there we go. Now we gotta get inside. Yeah, so this mission, actually before this one, we restored power to Times Square, and now we are.
That's a lot of craft beer. That's a lot of craft beer.
Yeah, look at them all.
Yeah. And over here we add the hops, and we actually add a little bit of taste of strawberry in order to make our wheat beer. Now we're trying something extra special with this batch. We're making more of an European style mead. We've actually got upstate New York. We have a number of farms that are able to produce honey for us, which we are then fermenting to help turn into the mead. Mead, of course, being largely based off of honey. If you come over here this way, we can see when they add in the I don't know. That's pretty much my knowledge of beer.
Brewery. Yeah.
Welcome to Division Agent Breweries.
Man, all these fucking Discord pings going on.
Bing, 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 bing. I'm sure that somebody in our D&D group being like, spoilers about the new Critical Role episode.
Yeah, I don't look at that channel at all.
Well, I mean,
not because I don't care about Critical Role, or I care about Critical Role spoils, but too many people talking. Stop talking. So I generally just mute the channel.
Oh, you're gonna die.
So yeah, before this we restored power to Times Square, and now we are taking down...
Where the fuck was that guy throwing his grenade? He's over here!
Oh shit.
It's like, Jim, you gotta clean up your glasses.
He was there 5 seconds ago. Maybe he'll go back there. Anyway, yeah, now we're taking on the cleaners, or as Adam calls them, the firemen.
Are they called the I think they said they were the firemen.
Nope, they're the cleaners.
Oh.
I thought you were... Oh!
I genuinely thought they were called the firemen.
I thought I had way less health. I thought you were just making fun of them, so I went along with it.
Oh. Well, I think firemen is a better name, because they're all about fire. And they're probably made up largely of firemen.
So they're making napalm, and now our goal is to...
Is that the name of their stout? Let's beat this joke.
Not a bad name for a... Not a bad name for a spicy beer. Did they make spicy beer?
Yeah, actually. You've actually had it. Well, I don't know if it's like spicy, but it's like a spiced
talking about
beer.
burn your asshole out.
Oh no, I don't know if they've made that, but I'd like a nice spiced beer.
I don't mean spiced as in like a
cinnamon.
Like a cinnamon pumpkin cake or something. I'm talking about like sriracha. Like spicy.
I don't know.
That
would probably be awful
thing,
when all things considered. Maybe that's why the economy collapsed.
Jalapeno beer.
It could be like, what the fuck was that Xbox game that began with like, there was a party to celebrate some new energy drink and then everyone turned into mutants or whatever? Fuck me, I got the hiccups.
Hey, what?
There was an Xbox exclusive game, Sunset Overdrive, where You're talking
about Vigor.
The what?
It's like a survival. It's like, have you ever heard of Tarkov? Escape from Tarkov?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Well, I don't know if there's a type of genre for it. It's like a survival multiplayer roguelike, I guess. Where like you run into a multiplayer environment, then you gotta go around and gather shit and then escape. And like if you die, then you drop your shit. But if you escape with all your shit, then you keep it.
Oh, that's good.
It's kind of like how the Dark Zone is in this game, I guess.
Also, I just want to point out, did you see how they had those like orange Halloween lights strung everywhere in order to make it really cool? Like there, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Like, okay, we're back from our raid. We got as many supplies as we could. Great. Did you get any fluorescent bulbs? We're trying to be energy conscious. Like, no fluorescent bulbs. Okay, we had a bet, or we made a decision. Instead of raiding Canadian Tire or American Tire, I suppose, because this is New York, we decided to raid Spirit Halloween, and all they had was these lights. So we're gonna string them up everywhere. You mean on the ceiling? No, we're just gonna leave them on the floor. It's like, but we're handling napalm. Isn't that gonna be a bit of a trip hazard? It's like, oh, incredibly, you're gonna trip really easily.
Well, trip the division agents up that way.
Yeah, but we're carrying the napalm. Oh, well, then you're just going to have to be careful.
Well, don't drop it then, asshole.
Here downstairs. See, that's why I got to be careful, because there's all these kind of... There's trip hazards everywhere.
Man, just stringing all those fucking lights around, too. Jesus Christ.
One guy in the back is like, oh shit, here's about this.
Well, so we bought 7 miles of fluorescent cables. We only wanted 2 sets, Jim. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we were gonna just do up the storeroom, the break room, in order to get it a bit of color. It's like, but what am I supposed? He's already strung out behind him because the bag had a hole in it or something.
Fuck. I had them in the discount bin. Because they probably don't work.
They plug in. It's like, oh, they work. It's like, you just hear from engineers like, who's using 100% of the draw?
This would be such a fucking draw in one outlet. You plug it in, like, boom. Like, why you pop the breaker? It's like, yeah, because you got 7 miles of LEDs, you idiot.
And it's not even a 3-pronged with a ground. It's got a 2-prong, and it's kind of jiggling around.
Well, that's why nobody's buying them. Doesn't make sense. Nobody thought about this before they made them.
That guy just stood up and took that. He's like, I gotta stand here and face my death with dignity, unlike the rest of you cowards.
And you're gonna explode.
Jesus Christ.
I like how he kind of like bopped his head on the handrail and then fell over.
That's what killed him. That's what put him out of his misery. He's like, I'm on fire! And he bashed his own brains in.
Isn't that a napalm breathing up your spine, bathing you in several thousand degrees Kelvin? It's the head bop on the handrail that kills you.
Done yet? Almost.
Seriously, what's with the fluorescent light?
Like that this guy's been putting all this equipment on for like the last 3 minutes so that he can fight me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna kill him in like 2 seconds.
Like, he's out there, it's like, you handle the division agent, I'll get up and back you up if you can. And then he sends out like waves of guys. You just hear like... People are dying. He's very quickly putting on his snowsuit or whatever the fuck he's got. And he's like, oh shit, oh jeez, oh man, oh god. And then like bolts start ricocheting in, and Karen is screaming, I want the manager! He's like, oh fuck, oh jeez, oh god, oh man.
Uh-oh. Yeah, oh.
That guy took that like a champ.
So now let's get out of my way.
They call me Mr. Burns. It's like, I thought we agreed on the firefighter. Oh. Can you shoot that?
Can I not? Oh, that's not the time to be doing that.
Run.
Trying to.
Got here,
there we go. It's
That guy thought he got really lucky. He's like, she's not even looking at me. I got a clear shot with the flamethrower. He lights off like a puff, like, and he's expecting, like, man, I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I know how this chick's gonna go down. And she just tanks it. Doesn't even catch on fire. I was like, what the hell is she made out of?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Jesus Christ.
That was a brutal scene.
Yeah, she's also screaming for like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Which would have been great if that actually happened in real life.
Yeah, and then instead they just murder.
Then we'd still have Sharon Tate. You bitch. And Charles Manson would have been a cool guy.
Yeah. Helter Skelter or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Charles Manson was the main villain behind the Division all along? He's like, it was me, Charles Manson, back from the dead.
Who?
You know, Charles Manson, legendary
legendary serial killer. No, because if you watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, they went to the wrong house, idiot.
Oh. Wait, what?
Wait, I didn't see that. Is that what happened? Fuck.
He doesn't even know. He's watching. He's in jail out of his mind on medication. They've like lobotomized him. He's like, I don't remember it happening like this.
It would have been great if he was still alive and he didn't die a couple years. He's watching it in prison. He's like, wait, is that what happened? Why the fuck am I in here? What the fuck happened?
Nobody died except my guys. If anything, they should be in here instead of me.
I told them to do it, but I mean they didn't do it apparently. Fucking, god damn it.
Contact my lawyer, but he's like tied down. He can't move.
Also, why do I look like a crazy guy? I'm not the one that killed her.
He's screaming out like, Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt came to my house?
Jesus Christ.
That was awesome.
Alright, so the next mission, we're gonna track down the virus, or where the virus was either created or deployed from. We gotta see. So that one's Broadway. Oh my god, let me move. Again,
I do like the fact that, I think we talked about it in an episode before, but I'm just gonna, but it's been weeks since the last recording, so I can't remember.
It's been a while, yeah.
But I do like the idea of no other country in the world is affected by this outbreak, because we all had like vaccinations and nonsense and like free healthcare. But like it hit the vaccination hits the virus hits Canada, and Canada is able to tank it like a champ. Just like oh yeah, we had some mild outbreaks, a couple of elderly people died, but for the most part, our healthcare system was able to hold off. One person in all of New York coughs and immediately brings down the country. Like, planes start crashing, nukes going off. Trump's trying to nuke hurricanes to get them to go away. Which is the most fucked up fucking plan I've ever heard of in my life. Sir, I regret to inform you that Hurricane was a Duncan. What the fuck is the name?
Dorian.
What?
Dorian. Is
Dorian. I regret to inform you
Oh.
that Hurricane Dorian is heading towards the coast of Florida. It's a Category 4 right now. We expect when it makes landfall, it's going to be at least Category 3. We're expecting widespread devastation across all of the state. And he's like, what if we nuked it? What if we took one of our nukes, one of our beautiful nukes, and sent it right into the eye of that hurricane? I don't know why he went Austrian there for a second.
The eye of the hurricane.
Hey, wait a minute! He rips off Trump's mask like Scooby-Doo's like, I knew it! Arnold Schwarzenegger!
He said I couldn't be president because I'm not from here. Oh, fuck you.
It's like Secret Service agents. Like, if anything, this just raises more questions. We weren't even asking about that. We were wondering why you wanted to nuke a hurricane.
Can you imagine if they did that and just like shat like nuclear fallout all over the fucking eastern seaboard?
Yeah.
All over the rest of like continental North America.
Yeah, it would be like,
Alright, sweet.
Trump's sitting down in his bunker, completely safe. And he's watching Chernobyl. He's like, is that how radiation works? Oh no! Abort the missiles! Like, Mr. President, you launched that 2 weeks ago. Why do you think we're in the bunker?
Now we're done mission.
All of America's irradiated. He detonates the nuke in the middle of the hurricane, makes it stronger, and it starts blowing radioactive wind across Florida.
Alright, well, we'll probably end there, I guess. So
God
thanks,
damn.
Trump, for that.
Alright.
We will do this mission next time. What?
Abed.
I think it's Abel.
Oh, like the brother who died like a bitch.
Yeah.
Do you know that's what Cain said when he clubbed him over the head? He's like, you fucking bitch.
You're a bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
You're a little puss.
See you next time, everybody.
Bye.